Well, 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 everyone. Welcome back for another War Thunder new vehicle video. This is the somewhat highly anticipated 2.7 battle rating tank destroyer Chiha long gun, which is a Chiha chassis with a 120mm naval gun mounted on top of it. Totally exposed crew. I expect to lose the crew a lot to just straight up machine gun fire, proximity artillery hits, bombs, strafes. But whatever. When I initially saw this on the first dev server, I was super excited about it because it just looked like it was going to be a ton of fun, a new derp gun. And then the second dev server, it had lost its APHE shell and only had a soft, non-penetrating type HE round. However, even better, when I just checked it out, look at that. We've got the HE round, but we've also got a semi-armor piercing cap ballistic cap shell, which does have actual armor penetration value. So, hooray. We're pretty much just going to bring this thing because it's unlocked right at the start. So we're not even going to mess around with the HE round, because the problem with this, I'd bring some HE rounds, but the issue is the thing only gets 10 rounds of ammunition. So later on in its life, we'll mess around with the HE. But for now, I'm getting started on War Thunder today super late because of some things going on. But anyway, here's the modifications. You get no ammo upgrades. You get, at least on day one of the Raining Fire update. And you get all the usual mobility and firepower upgrades besides ammunition. So, there we go. 10 rounds of ammunition. I think 5 crew. I believe, yeah, 5 crew. Maximum speed of 25 miles an hour. 1640 on the repair cost stock. It's a rank 2, so it's good for researching 1 through 3. We'll take a look at the armor and the x-ray. So there you go. There are the crew members. Not a lot going on there for protection. Ammunition is all stored in the back in 2 stacks there. And that is really it. Turret rotation is 7.2 degrees a second. That is not very fast. Vertical is -10, +15. That's not too bad. Reload rate 11.5 seconds. Also not great. But we are looking at a pretty good gun. I mean, we got essentially a naval... Well, I mean, it is a naval gun, but I mean, the power of a naval gun here on a tank isn't always that bad. So, let's see if we have any camos for it. I don't know that we... Oh, we do. Hey, look at that. Okay, so... I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm getting a late start, so I'm not all with it. Okay, let's try that again. Camouflages, take 2. Standard, and then brown, which is just a darker brown. Warship gray, that's actually kind of cool. Willow green, ooh. Yellow-brown lines, that's a cool one. Pretty normal for Japan. Winter camo, normal winter Japanese. And early winter camo, which is just throw some, apparently, white, throw some milk and egg whites on there and hope that it sticks, apparently. So there we go. Okay, now, the best part about this thing, those of you who watched me stream or saw my videos for the dev server will know what I'm talking about, but I purposely didn't show it yet. The best thing about this tank, period, end of story, period, dot, is it has a face! It doesn't just have 2 eyes and a nose and a mouth and like a iron chin, but it's even got a couple of ears! It's got ears! If that's not the best thing ever, look at that. It's got a robot face. I love it. Alright, let's get this thing into some battle, because I don't have a whole lot of time and I really want to make this video for tomorrow, or hopefully for you guys, today, the 3rd of September. Alright, to battle! Alright, here we are. 10 rounds of semi-armor piercing, cap ballistic cap. Let's go! I'm not expecting a whole lot of speed out of this thing initially, but we'll see what happens here. Let's see who we're fighting. Okay, fairly small battle. Alright, World War II-ish matchmaking. That's alright. We're in World War II battle ratings, so that's alright. Like I said, extremely exposed crew. Expect to die from machine gunning a lot. Only the driver is afforded any sort of protection from machine gun fire. Even the 2, gunner and commander up here are totally exposed for machine gun fire from the front, so. As far as speed goes, seems alright. We're gonna die to machine guns a lot. A lot. But whatever. Whew, boy, that took a long time for that gun to not be bouncing anymore. But First shot, first kill. I can dig it. I can dig it. Gonna get it captured too? Hell yeah, son. Let's get a new shell in. So I didn't expert my crew or anything, so I'm just going with whatever my normal crew is here. Maybe I'll expert them later, but for now, for the thing, we'll just go with normal. I mean, it's a pretty high skill crew anyway, 75, so. Seems like we got somebody behind us here. Firing this thing on the move is going to be a crapshoot. Okay, M8 down. Good work, guys. Alright, there's artillery. We're going to wait for it. Yeah, we're just going to wait for the artillery to finish. Okay. Yeah, we'll just patiently wait for the artillery to finish, and then we'll move forward. Yeah. I expect most of them are going to be up at A. So I was really disappointed when this thing only had the HE shell, because I was like, there's no way the thing's going to do any good. And then to see that they gave it a semi-armor piercing, that's actually really nice. Semi-armor piercing works quite well. Oh, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt a lot. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dearie dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. That is more tank than I initially thought it was. That's a. That's not good. That is very not good. Ah, boy, we gotta get out of here. Yup, not good. I do believe that is a French heavy. I thought it was one of the lower tier ones, but I'm pretty sure we got French heavy to deal with here. Oh, we got a couple. Matilda is a problem, but that's also a... Oh, no, 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 no. This is my worst fears realized. Machine gun's getting me from the back. Yep. Well... That's alright. I mean, we knew it was going to happen, but getting 3 kills in a cap in the first battle, I'm alright with that. Alright, well, let's see what we got here. Of course, vehicle research is going to be terrible because my vehicle research is super high tier for everything. But we got parts done, and we did alright there with the old Shihan long gun. Let's see how we did research-wise. Okay, we got parts and... Oh, no! Nobody tell Bishop Battlebarn or Archbishop Aviary about how much research we had left over. We'll just throw that into FPE real quick and there. Nobody has to know. Okay, for expediency's sake, we're going to just try to go right at them, because why not? We'll hold here for a sec. We'll see if anybody comes. Yeah, they're under the bridge or over the top. The gun traverse isn't too bad, gun sight-wise. You can probably get onto target fairly quickly here. Not too bad. The 7.5 degrees a second isn't overly fast. But, like, for the amount of what I'm trying to cover here, not bad. The zoom's actually not too bad either. Alright, we'll move up. The magnification between zoomed in and zoomed out, that's a pretty good difference. Oh my god, he killed my gunner. He got my gunner. Oh, come on. He got my gunner. Oh my god. How is nobody able to switch out faster than that? That's ridiculous that my guy couldn't switch out and take over the gunner's seat faster than that. This loader right here. Okay. We got parts in FBE. Let's see if we can do anything else useful. Alright, our team captured it. The enemy started uncapturing it. And we got another one. Yo, dude. Look over here, please. Teammate. Never mind. I got it. Don't worry about it, squad mate. I got it. Handled. Don't worry. Don't worry, squad mate. I got it. I got it handled. Oh, he got another one. Good. Nice work. Nice work, buddy. There we go. We're gonna move up here. We're gonna get some more ammo. We're gonna hope the artillery doesn't hit us. Still got 8 rounds left, which is fine. Friendly. See anybody? Oh, there's one. Is that a KV2? No, it's not, is it? No, it's not. Ah! Ah, I guess artillery just hit next to me. Took out half my crew. Reset my reload. Oh, what? Just what? How did my reload just reset again? How does my reload get reset twice here? Hang on, squad teammate. Hang on, buddy. Sorry that took so long. I don't know why my reload had to get reset twice. That was strange. Alright, I think we should probably relocate here. Ammo is good. Yeah, I see where I lost a bunch of my crew there. Get out of here. Yeah, that's another live enemy. Okay, got him. Kind of hilarious. I think we'll be leaving now. For half a second I thought it was the dead M2 that I'd killed, but no. No. Let's get out of this artillery target that is the capture point. Alright, we got an M4A3105 somewhere that needs to go. I'm not sure where that is. There we go. There's the first ace battle. That'll work. Got to find that Sherman 105, though. I hear airplanes overhead, and I don't know that they're all friendly. That's not friendly, I don't think. Yep. Indeed, it is not. Can't see what's up there. I heard a shot from back here. I don't see anybody, so I'm hoping there's no enemy back there. We are losing people up here. Not good, not good, not good. Very, 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 very not good. Reload, you're a bit too slow here. You're way too slow, reload. Too slow, reload. Come on, L3, get over here. What are you doing, L333? How do you let somebody take the enemy off your tail and then just abandon them and not come and help out? I come to help you out and you just leave me. Well, there we go. First ace battle achieved anyway. Not too bad. Finishes up tracks. Let's see what else it gets us. What else can we get? Oh, alright then. Let's go with crew replenishment. I have a feeling that's going to be a pretty key upgrade to get on this thing. Horizontal drive also seems fairly important, so we'll get that. It has a limited traverse, so the faster it can traverse to where its traverse limit is, that seems pretty good. Okay, we'll get one more battle in here and we'll call it good. I won't say that this is a map I hoped to see, mostly because of this trying to starting facing upwards on a hill is just horrible with vehicles that have no reverse. I mean, this is just going to be awful. But if I can get somewhat of an Overwatch kind of position on the southern ridgeline here, maybe, just maybe, although of course, okay, jackass. Although we've got the sun directly in our face, which is going to make Overwatch up on the hill very difficult. We'll see if we can possibly do something good with it. It's not going to be very easy to get up this hill either. But hey, maybe we'll do something here. I decided that for this vehicle, maybe bushes isn't the worst thing to throw on there for the start. For the last battle or so. Just because everybody in the vehicle is exposed to machine gun fire, including from the front. So I thought maybe the machine gun fire will be a little less drawn to my tank if there's a couple bushes blocking the guys, you know, faces. The worst part about this is I can't knock the trees down to get a better sight picture into their hidey hole there, because they don't have the ammo. But that worked. So their team go up north. Is that possible? Seems pretty rare. Oh, that's not great. Yep. Okay, dirt. Darn it. Looks like we're moving in on Bravo. Think we got somebody down below? Yeah, we sure do. He's right there. Sorry, buddy. It's the law of the West, though. Oh, friendly artillery killing a teammate capturing B. That's an oof on that one. Gunshot right there. A little short. Goodbye. And we're getting strafed. Awesome. Not great. Not great. I don't know why he didn't just strafe me, but I'm glad. We're gonna get down off this hill now. This position has become untenable for an open top vehicle. Down and away we go. Could go take the cap, but with airplanes around, that doesn't seem like a great idea, so instead we'll struggle up another hill. Nice work, M42. I know it will draw the attention of their airplanes, but whatever. There's only 2 enemies left, and one of them's an airplane, so... Yeah, the other one's a Cis-30, and I'm not sure where he is. Teammate got killed here, another teammate got killed here, so he's up in here somewhere. There it is. Somehow we survived. I don't know how much the bushes helped, but there we go. Not the most exciting battle, but I think it pretty much shows. I don't think there's too much more we can do to show what this vehicle is capable of and vulnerable to. So, there you go. What else we got here? Didn't really get... I kind of wanted like an up tier where I got more Shermans to fight against, but just know that they are very likely something you could see in a full 3.7 up tier. In the meantime, let's get filters, because this thing could really use a little more engine power. And hey, we'll take elevation too, because why not? There's a little extra sweet bonus for the Type 93. And then we'll go for the engine, because we don't really need brakes when the vehicle doesn't get up to a top speed anyway. Okay, let's get some closing thoughts, I think. Well, there we have it, folks. The Chiha long gun with a naval 120mm cannon mounted on top of the Chiha tank chassis. So, like I said, when it first came up on the dev server, I was really excited for it, because I thought, what could be more hilarious than a 120mm gun at, I think it was 1.7 on the dev server. And then the second dev server came out, and it only had HE rounds. It didn't have any kind of AP ammo. So I thought, well, there went that. That's not going to be any fun at all with just HE. And then we get to the live server, and it's got SAPBC, SAPCBC, I think, right? Yeah. SAPCBC. Yes, SAPCBC. There we go. And it's great. It's beautiful at its battle rating. I was a little worried when it was at 2.7, but I think it's perfectly fine. And honestly, I think you'll have a little bit of trouble at 3.7. But you're certainly going to be able to kill things from the side at 3.7 without any real trouble at all. I did run into a Char B1 on the Abandoned Factory map, and that was a trouble. I thought it was like an S35 or an H35 or an H39, honestly, when I first saw it, because I only saw just a little tiny turret and not the whole top side of the tank with the side gun, the Sponson gun. So that's why I fired where I fired, because I thought I was going for something that didn't have any kind of armor and only had 2 crew members, and then realized, oh, that's a heavy Char B1. So that was what happened there. Otherwise, the biggest drawbacks obviously are the completely exposed 4 crew members out of 5. You got a protected driver, but I lost my driver once or twice as well. And the limited traverse on the gun, it's like about this far to either side. It's like barely a front third of the vehicle is where you've got your traverse arc. It does turn relatively well on flat ground to try and help the gun steer, but if you're on a hill or anything, you're in a lot of trouble to get the gun turned farther than the actual gun's traverse arc. Other than that, engine power is pretty poor. It moves relatively well enough, and you're not too bad at low tier, or at the battle rating that it's at, but it definitely, there are much faster vehicles that are going to get around you really quickly, so you got to try to keep your distance as much as possible. Other than that, the SAPBC is very effective for the enemies you're going to see mostly, and the HE probably has some use to it, but with only 10 rounds of ammunition being the other big drawback to it, I don't know that I would bring HE. I do intend to probably take this thing and see if I can kill some 10.0s with it, but it is a lower priority to do that. I'm sure someone else will beat me to the punch on that one, and that's fine. I had the idea. I don't care if I'm the first one to do it. I'm sure I won't be. But I will eventually try it. I'll take this thing up and see what I can do at top tier. Shooting MBTs in the side and seeing what happens there. And other than that, I don't really have too much more to say. I took the bushes off for the closing thoughts here. I'll probably put those back on, but that face just cracks me up. It's just there. It's impossible to unsee. But anyways, there you go. The Chiha long gun, I think it was fine at 2.7 with the better ammunition it has. I think the gun is pretty good. It shoots a lot flatter than you generally would expect it to, which is also nice. I got fooled a couple times thinking the gun was going to have more drop to it, so that's a nice problem to have to get used to, that the gun shoots flatter than you expect it to, rather than the shell drop is worse than you expect. It's a little easier to work with, oh, I can just point at the target that's 2 kilometers away and hit it. So there you go. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. Sorry about the delay and not getting this out on the first day of the patch, or even the second day of the patch, but there's some stuff going on that I have to kind of give more attention to than I'm able to give attention to War Thunder. So there you go. Thank you all very much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day, everybody. Take care of yourselves out there, and we'll see you later.